Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Not a kicker.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off in Detroit. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, somebody got a boy, I tell you, watch it, boy. We survived outside, off from the music. Hey, turn his TV off, ain't with my type activity, and don't you get involved. Hey, hold it up.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 19. 19.
First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let it. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Battle coming up on third and inches.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They work against the blitz. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Mikey, 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Madden street.
They're going for this. That's caught. This is Kirk. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
This is Gibbs on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun here. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Pass play coming here. It's on target to Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Something taken from me. Life's always been messing with me.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Back to throw now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
72. Go.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16-yard line.
Hawk 60, Buffalo 18. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Caught by Chris Olave. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards.
Let's go now.
1st down, Saints.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4.
Ready? Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go, Reed. Go. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And they could really use a good one here. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Go.
On play action, here's Shuck. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's out in the clear. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Ready? Panthers, Cowboy 80.
They go play action on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Panther 60.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check go.
Again, it's Gibbs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Go. Bronco
They'll go play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16.
Let's go now. 19.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Sharp. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shock with a quick toss out wide. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Has a lane inside the 35. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
He keeps this one himself. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Set. Hey, 70 Lions. Set go.
Gibbs. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run. In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play action, Chuck. Caught, nice gain left side. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Moore. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's a gain of 6. And the Saints.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He rolls to his right. That's complete. David Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Catch made by Woody Marks. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Chandler is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Chuck now from the gun. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
First down, Saints.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. To throw, Shuck. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Shuck working from the gun. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, Marks gets it. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Rush coming for Shuck. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after good from Smith. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic. That's not even good actors. Let's go beat it out. Let's add up all the factors.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They give to Gibbs on the option. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shuck. Big strike here to Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
He'll call his own number. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Me. Check out.
They're throwing it. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ready, set.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go now.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Catch made left side by Laporta. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking underneath for Marks. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback the best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Check to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Finds Sends him over the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Shuck. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
On Mittman, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
First
It's
down.
Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6 Panther Street, Panther Street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs from the 37. Mitchell up the middle. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
Take it. I got it.
Go.
I'll throw it. They left him wide open. It's complete. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions bring it back to even.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Savion Williams, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set. 17-0.
They'll throw to start the drive. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Shuck to throw. It's Olave with another catch. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shuck now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
60 Bison.
Shuck now on first down. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19. Right there, right. Hey, Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. Taken in by Williams out right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it!
Keeps it on the option here. Still going inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th-quarter lead.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 38. Jim Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that brings up 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He'll throw it. It's on target to Moore. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10 from the 32. He'll look to throw it. There's another one to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here he is to throw. Finds his back, marks. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Marks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Dragon 60. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
46. Lions 45.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some... carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Jordan